Um,
No,
Good evening,
not bad.
everyone.
Okay.
Before I start, I can promise you I won't take more than 7 minutes. It will be very short and precise. Um, so Seven Sisters Project is a mobile phone-based citizen journalism, or you can call it citizen news service in Northeast India. At present, we are only covering two states, which is Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram. Uh, Anyone with a very simple mobile phone can call a toll-free number to record their stories and also comment on stories on issues they care about. It's directly sourced directly from the communities. Um, I'll talk a little bit about Seven Sisters, and then we'll go to social media. Um, Sorry. We know the reality of rural India is that 30% of the people have to access healthcare, they have to walk for 30 kilometers. And there's no open forums for grassroots communities to communicate, share, or even exchange information. And our idea how to bring citizen media to grassroots communities, as of now, we have, like, statistics say that it's 150 million internet users. Projections for 2017 is 300 million. But there will be people like close to 400 million who will be without internet access. And due to poor literacy rates, even text-based communications are hard to use for people staying in grassroots communities. And of course, the inability to afford smartphones. And even if you look at government subsidy, we can expect that this won't shift much. And people won't be able to use much interactive communication technologies. Seven Sisters Project, why we do what we do. We have seen that commercial media is mostly driven by revenue, not users, or what we call is target rating points. Most communities in Northeast India reside in remote areas. Even local media is unable to bring their voices out. And how Seven Sisters work is we have an interactive voice response system where people speak and listen to contributions over our IVF platform. We have a moderation platform, which is me, moderation interface, where it's centrally located and as of now, and is published on the IVF platform and also on the web. And the inputs are shared with our local on-field ground partners. Seven Sisters is a voice portal for the grassroots community. Anyone, anywhere from Northeast India can voice their opinion in local language. Submissions are reviewed on the web. Approved submissions are also published for playback on the audio channel, and it's also available for browsing on web and social media. This is our Facebook page. We started in June 2013, so it's kind of 7 months old. As of now, right now, it's hitting 1,500 members on our Facebook page. Why we chose Facebook over other platforms? Because more or less, more of India now lives on Facebook than any other place. And we wanted to share our content from our CJs to a wider audience and to engage issues concerning Northeast India, to run. And when we say concerning Northeast India, we also wanted to break the stereotypes that exist about Northeast India, like stereotypes which we are all aware about, like which I won't go through here now. Of course, to run and win campaigns that are sourced locally. Our Facebook page in engagement, this is kind of 2 weeks earlier when we send a PPT to DF. It's kind of spread all around the country. We can see that from New Delhi, it's 1,000 people, and Bangalore, it's 636, and then country-wise, and then women and men. And in any point of time, our average has been ranging from 5,000 our reach. People who have seen our post are above 5,000. To it sometimes goes to 10,000, even sometimes to 9,000. this is a likelihood city would break up, you know. How Facebook is actually making an impact. This is where I'll come up. Campaign on birthrights. There's a community in Arunachal Pradesh which has not been getting birth certificates for their newborns. Like they don't get it because there's no official. They go to the next town. The next town says, "Bring your baby," or "Bring your education certificate." You know, without that we don't give you any certificates. Um, Somebody from the community recorded a story and he asked for support, and in the end he also requested people to call up the deputy commissioner of Changlang district and with her number. And we found a huge support on this. Even on Facebook people were commenting, sharing, and also that a lot of people called the deputy commissioner up, people who were seeing on Facebook. Yeah. And this is again one. Another is breaking stereotypes on Northeast India. Um, the next is impact. I'll just skip this. We had a social media partnership with CNN IBN, where CNN IBN were sharing our news stories on their Facebook page. Then we had a press inquiry from the Hindu on our Facebook, which culminated in the Facebook feature story, which even features some of the stories that are coming on the channel. Press inquiry from Midday, which again culminated in a Midday profiling Seven Sisters project. Yeah, that's acknowledgement. Yeah.
So for Facebook, you basically use to, disseminate the reports which you receive on the phone. You don't actually, it's not audio files, as in it's not audio from the phone that you share.
No, not directly on Facebook, because
Okay,
Facebook has done away with that system.
Right.
Previously, some years back, we could do that. Now it's just links which we post and tell people to
So
connect.
it's basically a text-based system.
On Facebook?
I mean, whatever you are sharing, the reports from your citizen journalists,
Yeah.
The reports are text, finally. I mean, what you shared.
Yeah, it's just a text and with a link where, and also the phone number, the toll-free number, where we tell people to even, they can call up and listen to the stories. Same as like most of Siji Netswara is doing.
So in other words, your readers are basically reading text, right?
Yeah, so no, they're also calling up. So they're also going to our SoundCloud application where they can listen to the stories, and also on our website.
Oh, they listen to the stories. So the people who are sending in those reports on the phones,
yeah,
it's those reports that you've got.
Yeah, so there's two audience for us, people who are recording their stories. For them, they're very much on the grassroots communities. So they call up the mobile number and can hear their stories after a day, like 24 hours. And for the community that's staying on Facebook, that's a Facebook generation, for them, they get most of the stories through Facebook. They go onto the website to read about it. And people who understand that native tongue, they can even listen to the stories directly. And they even sometimes call up the number to listen to those stories. In a day, we are getting 700 phone calls, incoming calls. As of now, since we didn't have money, we are renting out a server. Our technology partner is Gramvani. Gramvani is hosting our server. So basically, we couldn't build the whole system ourselves. The budget was too less. It's a basically interactive voice response system, which I understand, being a non-technical person, is same thing as CityNet is using.
And when you say toll-free,
yeah.
Who's paying for the tolls?
So as of now, this whole thing concept won a Access Tech Innovation Award in 2012. So we got a little grant for that. And that has been used to set up the whole system and pay up. And whatever I had saved, I've been put everything to the project. As of now, our revenue model, because this started as an idea, in the sense is that my idea was to break the stereotypes about Northeast India that we Indians always see. But it's becoming bigger, and we are working on a revenue model as of now. What we look into revenue model is to apply foundation grants. Definitely, as of now, I'm not looking to make this a for-profit platform, yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is managed full-time by me now, but I definitely have volunteers who help me with translations. basically the translation is a big job because a lot of the local communities who record, I don't understand. So their communities, they are volunteers from those communities who help me translate and transcribe it.
What's the usage numbers?
As of now, till yesterday, our call rates increased to 700 incoming calls every day. And of that, most of the people who are calling to listen to stories because there's no communication platform in those places. In a whole day, we get close to 20 stories that keep coming in and maybe 14 comments, but not all get up on the website because not all are related to stories or other filter areas, yeah.
Okay. And Facebook numbers?
As of now, I'm like maybe 3 short of 1,500.
Okay. Any other questions, please? Okay, thank you very much.